All right, so here I am with the Hall of Famer Orlando.
Hey, I'm
Collector's
here with,
Dream.
With the strong man of YouTube.
I don't know about that.
Yes, he is. He's the up and comer.
So we just went to the Avron Fogleman Museum here in Boca Raton. It's on the FAU campus. If you are ever in this area, tell them about it. You didn't even know about it.
I didn't even know about it. I live about an hour's drive from here, and it's just incredible. The kind of stuff they've got in there is just, I mean, you'll see it on the videos we're going to put out. But anything from, 1800s stuff, equipment and balls and stuff, all the way to the modern players. And you're going to see, Jackie Robinson and Garrick and Mantle and Ruth and, you name it. It's almost like a mini Hall of Fame is what it's like.
Yeah. And then you got the Negro League jersey with, 200 signatures of Negro League players on it?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Just really cool stuff. And if you're a Royals fan,
oh man,
you got to get here, man. It's got like all the stuff from the World Series.
All the George Brett stuff in there. I know Chris from Missouri would love to see that stuff. But
Saberhagen.
Yeah.
I know there's some Royals fans out there that we watch or that watch our stuff and that we watch have channels. So if you're from Missouri, maybe you're a Cardinals fan and you hate the Royals, but anyways, it's still got a lot of really cool stuff. So if you're ever in the area, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, Boca, any of these areas, it's
not too far away.
A great, So here in the background,
they're working on the.
They're working on something.
The grass over there looks like.
Over here we've got
the FAU Stadium.
This
is Florida Atlantic University, guys. That's where we're at.
So my little girl, you're used to seeing me in my UT gear. I am in my FAU gear today because my little girl she played softball here. Last year was her last year, and they won the conference, so they get their conference championship rings tomorrow.
Congrats on that.
And then she was first team all conference. I'm not bragging.
She's top-notch player. She was recruited heavily, I'm telling you.
So she's gonna get her first team all conference trophy. So we're looking forward to that. So
that's exciting.
Big time deal for me and the wife and our little girl. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. So
proud dad over here,
Thank you for watching this, and I'm gonna put the video after this. I don't know what Orlando's gonna do, but I'm gonna put this first. I'm afraid if I put it last, you've already turned it off and you won't see my buddy Orlando who we hooked up. I had met you. You don't even remember this at the YouTube get together in Cleveland.
Quickly, yeah.
It was
we
just
didn't get a chance to talk, but I did see you. I know I said hello to you and stuff, but it was crazy.
Yeah, because I wasn't a YouTuber then. I was just a fangirl, and I was there checking everybody out. But I remember what I said to you. I said, I really like what you're doing. You were going through the baseball card encyclopedia.
I was going through the it was a book that showed all of the different years and stuff.
And you were going through, and I told you how much I appreciated that. I was learning a lot. So anyways.
Then you went out and you bought some of the cards that were in the book.
I did. And so now I'm doing YouTube stuff, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Here I am. I brought a tripod from Tennessee just to do this little deal right here with my buddy. So anyways, here we are, and thanks for watching the video. I had a little trouble with the focusing because the glare on the cases, so just hang in there. If you want to put it on ×2 and watch it, whatever, so you can watch it a little faster.
You can always pause it.
Yeah,
exactly. Look at that.
Exactly. Yeah. So thanks a lot. Thanks, Orlando.
Thank you. Thanks, Tony. Great to be with you again.
And we're signing off. We'll get to the video next.
Thanks, guys. Catch you next time.
I'm gonna film. There's Orlando filming me, filming him. We're some nerds, can you tell? We're some sports nerds.
Wow, this is so cool. These are one-of-a-kind items that you never ever gonna see again,
There you go. There's a Philippe Alou jersey right here, buddy. Autographed. Yeah, that's right.
Check out the Philippe Alou on that wall.
He grew up in Memphis. So yeah, if you've never been here, you need to check this out. So the original the Kansas City Royals. They won the World Series 2 years after he bought the Kansas City Royals. Here's my buddy. I'm gonna go right over here to the big one. Got the Jackie Robinson. I don't know if that's game worn or not. It doesn't say it is. It could be just for display. Rachel Robinson signed baseball. And Johnny Sane threw that baseball to Jackie. Howie Schultz, which there's a Jackie signed ball there. And there Adobe right there beside him. Check that out. I like it. I like that they're honoring Larry too. Check that out. I'm gonna get all this what it says it is so you can know what you're looking at. That's a manufactured model of Jackie's ring. That's not actually his ring. That's Jackie Robinson and King Faisal. He's the last king of Iraq. He came to America to meet Jackie Robinson in 1952. Faisal was killed in the 14th of July Revolution in 1958. This is a letter from Jackie. That's a game-used bat right there. And a game-used Jackie glove. And it's just a Brooklyn Dodgers hat. I don't know if that was his or not. But that's his glove, and he even signed it. How about that? That's cool. Darryl Motley gave him the glove. He got the last out in the 1985 World Series. 1985 World Series home plate. Game-used baseballs. Threw out the first pitch. Ronald Reagan. Bats from the World Series. Brett Saberhagen's spikes. Brett Saberhagen's baseball signed. Saberhagen's jersey. If you're a Royals fan, you might want to check this out. Wendy Fogleman's World Series collection. I guess it's his wife. American League Championship trophy. That is their World Championship trophy right there. World Series crystal. And the ring. The Western Division trophies from 85. Dick Hauser signed balls and pictures. George Brett used that first baseman's mitt and signed it. George Brett used bats. These are the uniforms George Brett used in the World Series, and he signed it. Brett wore these cleats and belt and socks in that World Series game. It's a Goose Gossage signed baseball. Over there, I was looking at Brett. Bo Jackson signed Heisman Trophy replica. Bo Jackson ball. He got in really good with Bo when he played with the Royals. Memphis Chicks bat. Bo knows. There's a hat right there. That's the lineup card right there from his first game with the Memphis Chicks. That's his first hit with the Memphis Chicks. This was the Bo Jackson's first contract written on Royal Flash stationery on the Royals team playing, and it was signed at the bottom by Fogleman and Bo Jackson's agent at the time, Richard Woods. Here's Bo's game-worn pants and uniform. It's got 200 signatures of the greatest Negro League players signed this jersey. Really cool. And that's Avron with Willie Mays when he signed it. Buck Leonard signed it really big. I don't see Willie's on there. It's on there somewhere. See Monty Irvin's. It's really cool. That's the original scouting report on Willie Mays. Willie Mays signed jersey. This was the Memphis Red Sox, which was a Negro League team in Memphis. That's cool. There's a bat bag. And there's a poster from when they played the Monarchs. That's cool. Original poster in Waco, Texas at Katy Park. Grandstand was $1 and children were 50 cents. Lou Gehrig here. Life-size wax figures of Lou Gehrig's head and Babe Ruth's head. It's kind of weird. Sign check by Lou. Just some photographs. That's a game-used hat from Gehrig. Game-used stirrup, socks, and spikes. You can scan that right there and listen to the speech, the Luckiest Man speech. That's a game-used Lou Gehrig bat right there. Very cool. Lou Gehrig Memorial Game ticket. That's the glove that was used by Gary Cooper in the Pride of the Yankees. That's Ruth standing over Gehrig in the coffin when he was sitting there in the cathedral there in New York City. Lou Gehrig signed ball and Lou Gehrig's wife signed ball. That's a note from Lou Gehrig's mom. You know, if you've read his books, how important his mother was to him. Signed Mom Gehrig, and that's a picture of her right there. She was a very strong woman, German heritage. think that's an actual jersey that was made for Ruth. Let's see, it's got some stitching in it. Babe Ruth stitched in it at the top. The old flannel. It's a funeral pass and a rose from Babe Ruth's funeral. Got some sweet Babe Ruth signed balls in here. Yesterday was his birthday, so that's cool. Seeing all this stuff today. That ticket is his final appearance at Yankee Stadium. Final contract for $1. Huh. I don't know the story behind that. I'll have to look that up. Hall of Fame induction ring of Ruth's. That's the original class. That's a game used and signed Babe Ruth glove right there. Tell me that ain't cool. Game used George Babe Ruth bat. Look at that sucker. It's got the cork handle. Awesome. This is a Jack Warhop signed ball. He gave up Ruth's first home run in 1915. It's his personal pocket watch. It's engraved. World Series championship ring and an engraved razor of his. And there's one of his golf cards. He loved to play golf. That's a replica document of his first contract. Just some photos. That's Ruth's pants. Some big suckers. Now we got Joe DiMaggio, signed jersey. DiMaggio baseball shoes. Retirement ring, number 5 in diamonds. That's Dom DiMaggio, brother of Joe. These were he wore this uniform during a ceremony in Yankee Stadium in 1974. That's his Army uniform stripes. That's cool. Signed cap and jersey. That's his game-used glove. Can you imagine playing outfield, catching a ball in that with that glove right there? Another game-used glove. That's his glove from when he was in the Army, actually. That's cool. That's his rookie uniform right there. He wore number 9. I didn't realize that. I guess when they saw he was going to be in the next grade when they changed him to number 5. These are all tickets of home runs in the World Series or just World Series games that Mickey Mantle played in. That's cool. Ebbets Field, 52. Ebbets Field, 52. Were these home runs? Yeah, 18 career home runs in the World Series game. This is 16 of the World Series games that saw Mantle hit a home run, all in one framed deal. That is cool. That's a pallbearer's glove from Mickey Mantle's funeral. That's kind of morbid. Musial Mantle signed. Personal signed picture. Signed bat. That is, he gave Avron Fogleman his personal phone number, and that's the piece of paper he wrote it on. That's Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle ball. Game worn uniform for Mickey Mantle. Well, 1977, so he must have wore it in the Old Timers Day game. Hall of Fame bat. That's his final game. He used the glove right there when he was playing first base. Another game used glove. He used this in the '62 season. He gave it to Tom Thresh. That's his retirement ring, just like you just saw DiMaggio's. Ticket stubs to Mickey Mantle's first major league game. It's right there. That's cool. And that's his 500th home run game. Signed cleat. Signed uniform shirt that Mickey gave to Whitey Ford. Gave it to Mickey, I guess. It's all Whitey Ford stuff. Cy Young Award. That's a bleacher wall from Yankee Stadium. Wow. Game used in signed flannel pants from Don Larson. That's just a signed jersey. Yogi Berra. Him and Larson signed. That's a Larson game used hat. Those are tickets to the Yankees-Dodgers World Series that year in '56. One of them is the one he threw the perfect game. This thing keeps going out of focus. Reggie Jackson gear. Game used spikes. Game used bat. Signed jersey. Mariano Rivera. That's cool. That's the actual bullpen phone from Yankee Stadium. Thousandth appearance. Rubber. You don't realize how deep those things are buried in the ground. Signed by Mariano. The lineup card. That was his 651st save in 2013. That's a game-worn World Series cap from Rivera. Game-worn World Series spikes. A-Rod stuff. Signed pants and jersey. He actually... This is the uniform he wore for 661, his 61st home run. That's his final game used glove and some game used spikes. Game used and signed uniform from Derek Jeter. That's cool. Got the date in there or the size, yeah. Got his number. It's really cool. I'm a Jeter fan. Game used and signed spikes. Gold glove from Derek Jeter. For a Royals guy, he's a Yankees fan. David Cone. David Cone, if Mookie Chilson watches this, was a great Met. Different World Series tickets. For example, that's Babe Ruth. Lou Gehrig one, Joe DiMaggio, Phil Rizzuto, Mantle, 61, Whitey Ford, 50, Yogi Berra in 47, Reggie Jackson, 73, Thurman Munson, 76, Derek Jeter, 96, and Mariano Rivera, 96. Number 5 is a signed baseball from the 49 Yankees, right there. That's George Steinbrenner actually signed him a ball and wrote him a note on it. There's a letter from George and Avron in a picture, signed. Those bases are from the first season at the new Yankee Stadium. That's sod. I thought it was a bird's nest. Sod from the last game at the original Yankee Stadium. Here's 27 Yankees, Murderers Row. That's cool. Stan Musial. That's a game used and signed World Series bat over there. Number 9. Stan Musial signed baseballs. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having trouble focusing because of the glare. That's his game-worn and used World Series glove from his MVP season in 1946. That's his actual game-worn pants. I don't think the uniform is, though. These are Sandy Koufax's game-worn pants. This is a replica jersey signed by Modern Game Perfect Game Pictures. That's cool. Sandy Koufax on a hat. Hank Aaron jersey. It's got the original 11 500 home run hitters on there. All great signatures. You got Hank in the middle, Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle, Frank Robinson, Mike Smith, Reggie Jackson, Ted Williams, Willie McCovey, Eddie Matthews, and Ernie Banks. Hank Aaron signed Milwaukee Braves replica hat. Hank Aaron bat signed by the original 11 home run guys right there. And that's a Hank Aaron personal bat. And this is a game used and signed jersey from Aaron. Love the old school 74 uniforms. Nolan Ryan. He's my guy too. Nolan Ryan glove. Number 4. That's actually a game-used ball from his third no-hitter. That's one of his gloves. That is a game ball from his fifth no-hitter, right there. Game ball from career strikeout 3,509. That broke Walter Johnson's record. 4,000th strikeout game ball. Game ball from his 300th win. Game ball from his seventh no-hitter that made him the record in Major League Baseball. Game ball from his final game. And baseball signed with catchers from all 7 of his no-hitters. That's cool. We got some Barry Bonds stuff. Signed game bat. Game used jersey, pants. Game used hat. That's a ball, game used ball from his 500th home run. Of course, all this stuff is game used. This is vintage umpire equipment. Some vintage gloves and bats and umpire masks. That's a lemon peel baseball right there. It's used in the 19th century. And then here's some Civil War era baseballs. That's cool. And some of the first baseball gloves. Showing how they've come through the years. Game worn 1910 White Sox uniform and hat. Look at that hat. 1910 McGraw. It's just I don't know what team that was, but I don't guess it was John McGraw. Spalding uniforms. Just some actors and stuff. I see James Earl Jones, Billy Crystal, Jack Nicholson, Bono, Hugh Hefner, Oprah Winfrey, Lucille Ball, Sidney Poitier, however you say it. I'm from Tennessee, so sorry. This is Mo Berg. Signed baseballs. That's cool. War Heroes signed baseballs. So that's General Patton. Wow. Number 2 is Morris Jepson signed baseball in that frame over there. Who was he? He's the one that pulled the plug to drop the bomb on Hiroshima. Wow. And there's Mo Berg's game-worn pants. That's cool. So now we got the presidential baseballs signed. All these are presidential pictures and autographs and signed balls. And me and Orlando have this whole place to ourselves. I don't think many people know about this. So if you're ever in Boca Raton or Fort Lauderdale or Palm Beach, it's a great place to come to see some really cool stuff. It's free. So these are all like King Hussein II, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein signed baseball, Charles Lindbergh, Martin Luther King Jr. How cool is that? Bill Gates, Nelson Mandela, Neil Armstrong, John Glenn, Alan Shepard, Buzz Aldrin, Sally Ride, Monica Lewinsky. That's crazy. O.J. Simpson's murder team, a defense team, 9/11 commissioner, signed by all 10 people from that. Fidel Castro. I mean, these are cool too. World leaders, Famous men in medicine. Okay, so he's got one of Pope Paul VI. That's crazy. And Pope Benedict, signed baseball. How do you come up to the Pope and say, hey, can you sign this baseball? Here's the box. George Bush sent something from him, has a presidential stamp on it. We got all these signed jerseys hung up here.
Super long video, but I'm with Tony, so we have it.
All just signed replicas, I guess. Really cool though. He did a good job with this. He gave them a lot of money, and they allowed him to put his stuff in here and keep it safe, and allow people to come see his awesome collection. So here, these are all just American League Rookie of the Year signed baseballs. All the way back to 1949 with Roy Sievers. So these are cool. I mean, how in the world? It had to take a while to get all these. And these are National Leagues. So the first National League Rookie of the Year was 1947. That was Jackie, but they start with Don Newcomb in 49. They've already got Jackie Robinson balls in other places. Guess they didn't want to waste one for this. Sorry guys, I keep having to refocus my phone. It's just not wanting to cooperate with the glares. These are American League MVPs. Goes all the way back to 1943 with Spud Chandler. And goes to 92 with Dennis Eckersley. These are National League. Sorry, I've been fighting a cold. Goes all the way back to 1943 with Stan Musial. Here's Jackie Robinson, MVP. Roy Campanella. Honestly, I did not know Joe Torre was the National League MVP one year. Cy Young Award winners. These are Hall of Famer balls. We got Brett, Rizzuto, Barra, Robin Roberts, Stan Musial, DiMaggio, Spawn, Mays. Let's see what's on this side. 300 win balls. Cy Young, Walter Johnson. I'll let you read it. Some of these are faded real bad. Perfect game pictures. Man, look at that Cy Young autograph. That's sharp. That's the famous one right there from 56. Thousand strikeouts. course, Nolan beating all of them. Look at that one. Commissioners. I mean, this dude's collection is insane. 3,000 hits. Got a Ty Cobb. Look at that. In his patented green. Aaron just faded out a little bit. Man, that's a great Clemente. Of course, he stopped. He died right with 3,000 hits. It's a shame. It's not focusing. Come on. .500 home runs. Met Jim Tomey once. That dude's a class guy. There's my guy Griffey. Triple Crown winners. Ted, Mickey, Frank, Yastrzemski, and Miggy. One more case. I know this has been really long. If you quit on me, I get it. Jim Cooney's unassisted triple play. It's talked about in the Glory of Their Times book. One of the guys recalls that happening. That was the first night game in 1935 in Major League Baseball. One-armed major leaguer, Pete Gray. This is the one that was talked about, the unassisted, by I don't know how you say his name, Bill Wamgas. He was in Glory of Their Times talking about that. Lou Brock. With that ball right there, Mookie Chilson, Dwight Gooden broke the single-season strikeout record for a rookie. Pete Rose's record hit. That's the one that broke Ty Cobb's record. Different Pete Rose balls with different milestones. Ball from the first night game at Wrigley. Earl Hershiser's glove and ball from his scoreless inning streak. Ticket stubs from different milestone games with Kyle Ripken. A ball from when he broke Gehrig's record. Cardinals managers for 67 years on one ball. Wow. 2 grand slams in 1 inning. That's crazy. Roger Maris's game-worn pants. That's the pants he was wearing when he hit the 61st home run in 1961. Last home run of the 20th century, Ted Williams. Ball and bat signed. This ball was signed by 12 perfect game pitchers from the 20th century. All 12 of them signed that one baseball. It's crazy. Bob Feller. I struck out Lou Gehrig baseball. I struck out Ted Williams. I struck out Joe DiMaggio. I struck out Mickey Mantle. And this is a pitch where he said he threw 107 miles per hour. Of course, none of those guys signed a baseball said, I took Bob Feller deep. Connie Mack signed baseball. Satchel Paige ball, that's cool. Sahara-O, great Japanese slugger. This was the first All-Star Game pinch hit by Mickey Owen. Shot her around the world baseball. Back-to-back no-hitters. All right, that's it. That is the collection like no other. Sorry, the phone did not want to cooperate in this room. Thank y'all for watching.